show.
All right, people, we alive. We're alive. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Okay, we were supposed to do the call-in show, but Radar Online just literally, as we were doing the last show, they literally just released the exclusive still shots of Darius Jackson, aka the broke boyfriend, aka the broke baby daddy, aka the light-skinned boyfriend, aka the Negro that just should have been a sperm donor for Keke Palmer. All right. The still screenshots have been released. Now Storm's mouth is powerful. Storm's mouth and his aura is powerful because what not just saying, release the screenshots. We was just saying that, and now they've been released. Radar Online released them. So we about to go and get to it. All right. All right. Exclusive. Keke Palmer's bombshell security footage of ex-boyfriend allegedly abusing her released in a restraining order plea. All right. This is screenshot number one. Screenshot number one. This is insane. Now, as you can see, her couch has been moved. Baby, they've been tussling. Ain't no way a man doing my baby like this and this Negro's not dead. Her family need to lay hands on him, period. Now she absolutely needs to get full custody or restraining order. He can go about his business. He can see his son when his son 18, because this is ridiculous. Look how much bigger he is. Look at this. But this is the lane. This is the educated lane. And this was November 5th. This was just 4 days ago. Now, if you look at because they in LA, but if you look at the window, all right, yes, he tossed her over the couch. Remember, we was just talking about that. Now, if we look at the window, all right, it's daytime. That same evening, he talking about the Eagles game. So you done whipped her ass, and then now you going to talk about the game. People, niggas is crazy. Yeah, that's him. All day long. You see the black bar over her buttocks area. She probably ain't got no shorts on, just some panties. She in the house chilling. He came over to the house unannounced. So he broke into the house and started going ham. Mind you, they broke up last month. Mind you, he probably trying to come get back in. It's the holidays, baby. Winter is here. People get weird. He thought he's finna cuddle back up. He looked like he's striking her right there. He doing her like Stassi did Shelly on Bad Girls Club. You gotta be an evil bitch to ball your fist and hit a woman. I'm sorry. You gotta be an evil nigga. And your brother ain't shit either. Here's another screenshot on that same couch. And you know the crazy thing is that Keke was still protecting him, because after he did this 4 days ago. Why was the police not called? This was 4 days ago. That's as big as I can. I can zoom in some more. Now I'm assuming the baby is in its room. I don't see the baby in the living room, but maybe the baby's in there somewhere, just not in the camera view. Start sending these Negroes to jail. Stop being embarrassed. Stop trying to protect somebody that ain't protecting you. She low-key did that same shit Megan did, not wanting to call the police. Call the police. That's the only thing they're going to understand, because you can't beat them physically. You shoot them, they try to lock you up. You can't even count on your family to whoop his ass and have your back. Start calling the police. You know the crazy thing? My grandmother said, not the one that's dead, the one that's still alive on my mama's side. She said when my grandfather used to beat her, she wouldn't call the police because she didn't want him to get in trouble. She would just call his sister or his brother, and then when he would sober up, then she would let him come back home. And she did that for years. And it's just sad how that's ingrained into women's head to protect somebody that then just raped you, choked you, slapped you, punched you, tussling. Start calling the police. Okay, so let's go down. Hold up. So this was from November 5th, right? It's another view right there. Look like he dragging her. Now right here, he's trying to get the phone out of her hand right there. I don't know if y'all can tell. I can tell right there. They tussled, okay? And he already knows. She finna call the police. I'm finna get this phone. This is wild. This is wild. And what's clear is that he been doing this. He been beating on her. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. I'm so glad she got the footage. Now, you know what I want to know? I want to know how the manosphere going to flip this. I want to know how the manosphere is going to flip this. How is the red pill going to flip this? This ain't holding masculine frame. Now, y'all know without these screenshots, they'd have said she lying, or they always say one talking point they always have is women always saying they're being abused. That's the first thing women say is abuse, abuse, abuse. Yes, because most women deal with domestic violence in their life, just like most women experience some form of sexual assault or rape. And niggas is so dunce, or they just don't care, that if they talk to their daughters, their grandmothers, their mamas, their aunties, they would know. The statistics say about 50%. I think it's about 70, 80%, to be honest. I think it's about 70 to 80% of women that go through abuse. It's just I don't see it being no other way. It don't matter if it's a Pookie or educated lane. Women are not safe with men. This is sad. This is sad because you never would have thought he would have did it. Uh-oh, there go the time right there. 11:09. 11:09. It wasn't even noon. This fool barely had his breakfast. He barely had his bacon, egg, and cheese. Now maybe he came over. Maybe he wanted to have sex, and she turned him down. You know, they always use the excuse, I want to come see my son. I want to come see my son. Boom, popped up over there. Probably got a key. Even if she took his key, Keke, you know he didn't make copies. Come on now. But they tell y'all femicide is not a real thing. They tell y'all black femicide not a real thing. Right. Imagine what happened the night of the Usher concert. She probably didn't even go home. She probably slept at her mama's house, her friend's house. Ain't no way. All right, so let's scroll down. Now, this is the November. I'm sorry, this is the February of 2022. February 2022. So last year, at 6:35 in the morning. Why is you whooping ass at 6:35 in the morning? Wait a minute. When she had that baby? Because this math ain't mathing. Let me see. Keke Palmer gives birth. Okay, she gave birth in February, right? She gave birth in February of this year. Okay. So wait. Okay, February. Okay. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so she wasn't pregnant then. She wasn't pregnant then. She wasn't pregnant. So Keke got pregnant around yeah, he beating her at the crack of dawn. Maybe they had been out all night. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I'm like, he waking up thugging? But yeah, she got pregnant around May of 2022. So 2 months after this incident, he got her pregnant. She should have left his ass then. Start leaving. Let me tell you something else we need to start normalizing going into 2024. Ghosting ninjas, ghosting, leaving at the first sign of a red flag. They used to say, stick it out. Let's just see. Maybe it's a one-time thing. Damn that. Because see, now she got a baby with him. Now she tied with him for the rest of her life. Now she has to deal with him. She can't just make a clean break. She got to deal with him. Yeah, he probably got her pregnant on purpose. This was in February. I'm sure after this happened, she was talking about leaving him. He got her pregnant two and a half, 3 months later. Probably had been trying to get her pregnant low key. Y'all know how it go. You see a red flag, ghost without no explanation. It ain't no, and people say they can say it's passive aggressive. They can say you ain't communicating. They can say you running at the first sign of conflict. Those are all trigger words. Let me tell you something. In 2023, people are crazy. And trying to go break up somebody face to face and explain yourself, you'll wake up dead. If it's done and you know you done, then it ain't no explanation. And honestly, it ain't shit to talk about. All right, let's keep going. I want to know how he gonna explain this, because this is bad. All right, so now we're gonna read again, read the caption under it. So let's see. Okay, this was sent in for her restraining order. She said, I am very concerned with Leo's safety with Darius, given his violent, volatile, and jealous nature. Comments he have made which have caused me grave concern, and the lack of restraint Darius has already exhibited regarding his temper in front of our son, just traumatizing the next generation. The entertainer claimed Jackson has been abusive during their relationship that's lasts from June 2021 to October 2023. The abuse during our relationship was not just physical, but emotional and manipulative. Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him. Hey, he showed up unannounced. Look, I called it. Look at this. Showed up unannounced on the 5th, right before 11 a.m. Jackson burst into, before 11 a.m. early. She laying down, chilling. He busts in her bed. Imagine you laying down in the bed, chilling. Nothing but your t-shirt and your panties on. It's clear she ain't got nothing but t-shirt and panties on. All right. What we do on Sunday mornings? We watching Good Times, Sanford and Son reruns. You know, you not ready. Babe, the baby fed him. You eating, drinking, look, you chilling with your t-shirt and your panties on. And this fool bust through the door. Demanding to see the son. Didn't I tell you? It ain't never about the kids. And said, I want to take the baby to a football game. Why you busting and breaking in this girl house to take a baby, a 8-month-old, to a football game? Bitch, you ain't Krishan. Now let me ask y'all something. Is there anybody in the chat that lives in California? Listen, This is the only thing that concerns me about moving to California. This is the only thing. Bitch, I'm a shooter. You breaking my shit, bitch. I'm going to shoot you. You tussling and tossing me around in my house, bitch. I'm going to shoot you. But I think California's weird with gun laws. Down south, you can shoot and the police is really not tripping. You don't have to retreat and all that. They said in Cali you going to jail, so you gotta fight. You just gotta know how to fight in Cali. If you have a CCW, you can. Yeah, because keep in mind, he broke in. We have very strict gun laws here. Oh my God. Oh wow. Listen, he would have got smoked. I just would have had to do that time. Cause that somebody breaking you don't come on, man. Come on. All right. That's the only thing that concerns me about moving to California or even moving to New York. I think New York is like that too. Okay. Okay, Keke told him, no, you can't take the baby. She claimed Jackson started screaming at her before he lunged at me, grabbed my neck and my face, knocked me backwards over the couch, stole my phone out my hands, and ran out the house. She said the police were called. Oh, the police were called and spoke to all parties. Palmer said the police told her to follow a restraining order. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was she able to show the police this footage? Because why was he not arrested? Okay, now I'm not mad at her. Now I'm mad at the police. This footage came from a Ring camera. Now I don't know if maybe it took some time before she was able to actually get the footage, but I thought when you had the Ring cameras and stuff, you could log right in and pull it up. He done broke in, tossed her all around, and they say, "Oh, just go file a restraining order." What if he come back? And what is a piece of paper gonna do? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! That's my own. That's my only concern about moving there. That's why I like Arizona. I like Nevada. I like because bitch, we can shoot. Because folks is crazy. All right, let's go now. See that incident there. All right. The actress said Jackson choked me and body slammed me onto the stairs in my home after becoming violently jealous and irrationally angry over a bikini picture. Keke said Jackson became enraged over a bikini photo of her. She said she showed him a photo of her workout results while at a friend's party. So because she posted a picture in a bikini, because she posted a picture of herself in a bikini, you see them steps right there? He slammed her right into those steps. I don't want to hear nobody say. I don't want to hear nobody say none. It's done. He's done. He's done. His brother needs to shut up. His family need to shut up. Are you sure he isn't Manosphere? I'm sure he is. You would need to check his phone history, his computer history. Look, because I mean, if it was to be subpoenaed, because you can go and look, and because there's been like people that have made terroristic threats and terrorists And the FBI has looked at like what they watch, and yeah, it's usually manosphere and red pill content, and then they go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She better than me. I'd have sent them to her early grave and took my chances. Honestly, a threat of imminent death is the only thing that's gonna stop somebody like that. All right. Let's read. Keke said she only showed him the photo, but he still became upset. On the drive home, I was worried that we would get into an accident because of how angry he was. Darius spent the rest of the night yelling at me, not letting me sleep so he could keep yelling at me. And believe it or not, a lot of women go through that. Ain't trying to tell my mama business. She don't watch my show like that. But back in the day, my mama dated a nigga from New York, from Rochester, New York, named Ty. And I don't know if Ty stood for Tyrone, Tyra. I don't know. The nigga was crazy. And the nigga got mad all because my mama hugged Shaq and took a picture with Shaq. Back when they used to do those celebrity basketball games in St. Louis back in the day. If you're from St. Louis, you know. This was like 2001 or 2000. Got in the car and tried to kill her by jerking the steering wheel, and they hit a fucking tree and wrapped the car around the tree. That shit, that what she just described is crazy and very real. Sure did. And see, we from Illinois, so we had never, as a matter of fact, I don't think we had even ever met anybody from New York at that point. That nigga was crazy. I'll never forget that nigga. That nigga, was she injured? Yeah, she almost died. Um, Here's the crazy thing. He tried to kill them both. Here's the part I didn't tell you. His daughters were in the back seat. It was my mom. My mom was driving because, of course, she was driving her car. He was a pookie. Ty was in the passenger seat, and I forgot his daughter's name. They grown now if they still alive. But his two daughters was in the back seat with no car seat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That ninja was his daughter. Yep, did not care. Did not care. Jerked the wheel. Boom. It was I think my mom had a brand new Mazda Miata. Was it no, not a Mazda Miata. One of those Mazda sports cars they had back in the day. Because the shit was brand new. That car went from this to that. Kids was fucked up. Oh yeah. It was real bad. And the crazy thing, did he get locked up? Nope. Want to hear something crazy? His kids almost died. My mama almost died. She barely remembers it. She kind of remembers when the paramedics pulled her out the car, because she told me, she said, yeah, when something happened like that, they just, and they're trying to save your life. She said they just cut my dress off. They just, because they're trying to save your life. Your titties out, your coochie out, like they trying to save your life. She said, yeah, I kind of half remember them just cut my clothes off trying to save your life. Nope. He walked away unscathed. He was trying to take everyone out, but he walked away with no injuries. That was the crazy thing. My mom couldn't work after that. No, she was real messed up. Literally almost died. That's why I be telling her she got to write about it, because her book is almost out. She got to write about that kind of shit in her books too, because a lot of women go through that. Did she stay with him after? No. So he left. He left town. He went back to New York because he used to come back and forth from Rochester to East St. Louis because his daughters lived in East St. Louis. So this happened, I want to say, fall of 2000, going into 2001. He called probably 4-5 months later, trying to get back together. Nope. Well, here's the problem. She didn't press charges because she was trying not to go to jail. The kids in the back seat didn't have no car seats, right? So when my mom woke up in the hospital, 2 cops was literally questioning her because they want to know, why were the kids not properly strapped in? My mom had been drinking, had some wine in her system. So boom, she was in trouble for that. Property damage. And I forgot something else. Something else too. Property damage and then something else. Only thing that saved my mama, the police officers knew my grandmama. And they said, they said, ma'am, is your mother Betty? She said, yeah. They said they work at the cleaners. She said, yeah. And they tore the tickets up, and that was it. That was it. That was the only thing that saved us. So that's why I tell y'all, it is very important to know people. That's the only thing that saved her. But they did tell her, had them kids died, oh yeah, vehicular homicide, she'd have been fucked up. She'd have been fucked up. She'd been fucked up. Sound like you said East St. Louis. Yeah. I think, yeah, because it was an old white lady. And yeah, it happened in East St. Louis, yeah. But anyway, I say all that to say that very same scenario is real. And a nigga yelling at you all night, keeping you, that shit is crazy. That nigga crazy. All right, let's keep reading. She said, in the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor and slapped my head from side to side. The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs. When I was almost at the bottom of the stairs, he grabbed me around the neck and body slammed me back onto the stairs. And yeah. Yeah, this nigga done. Ooh, I don't know. El Boogie said, please, I love being single. That's what I'm saying. They try to make you feel bad because you protecting your peace. They don't understand. These people are crazy. The fact that he was standing there the next morning, yeah. Low key, he really could have killed her in her sleep. Like that shit is crazy. Yeah, she done exposing it all. Yep, she done. How was she not disabled? That sounds deadly. Listen, nothing but God. Okay, so we gonna leave that there. And we're gonna come back. I already got the other live scheduled so you guys can actually call in. So we will be back, people. I don't know what to say. We got the proof now. It's even worse than we thought. All right, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch you guys on the other live. It's Storm Show.